Life in Sonderville, Todd Chapter 4D of Swords.
What are you getting at?
Do you think you could recognize your own soul if you saw it? If we somehow put it on a table with 5 other souls, could you point yours out? Could you point out your own liver, your flesh, your eyes? No. You need context, and that's what death takes from you. Now I'm gonna ask you one more time. Which would you rather lose? Your liver or your soul?
I don't get it.
There are 2 choices. You pick one of them. How is that not clear? I thought you educated types were good at this kind of thing.
No, I don't understand. What are you doing?
Asking you a question, a query, an inquisitive acquisition of information.
I get that, but why?
Because I want you to pick. Because I am being a gentleman and letting you have a say in this.
This what?
So think of it as a little game like hunting or baseball. Yeah, that's it. Close your eyes and think of baseball. Now tell me you haven't heard that before.
If it's a game, then I'm not playing.
This is not an optional question, Dr. Todd. The longer you stall, the more agitated I get. Liver or soul? Go.
Well, even if I do play along, it's not like you can take either of these things from me.
It's not a matter of taking, boy. I have never taken anything in my life that was not handed over with glee. Strike one.
What about the lives of the men and women on that stage not even 30 minutes ago? Were they handed over to you?
With ecstasy. Id idolizes interest, desire to deal damage. The status of a criminal reflects their willingness to succumb to said desire. In the moment that defines them, they chose what would fulfill their immediate desire over every single alternative. Crime is the result of an unchecked id, and that's how they all come to me. Ball.
I'm not a criminal. I've done nothing wrong. You can't just expect me to start begging you for mercy when I've done nothing to warrant being in jeopardy.
Boy, you are so very much smaller than you can even fathom. This game is not for your life. You don't have that kind of say. The only say you've got is one of 2 words. Liver or soul. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Or what? You'll kill me? Because I dared to speak against you? Because I think you're a sick, hate-filled animal? Because I will look at you straight in the face and tell you what you're doing is depraved, barbaric torture? I thought I wasn't playing a game for my life.
Ooh, nicked it, but it rolled foul. At least you made contact. Good for you. Ball 2. No, sir. You lost that game shortly after you sat yourself in my chamber here. Now you're playing for how much of your spirit I get to break before you die.
Then you're the one playing a losing game.
Oh, wait a second. I think we hit on something there. Was that a challenge?
Perhaps it was.
You don't think I can do it? You don't think I'm capable?
You're not.
I'll have you know I could break your spirit into so many little pieces I could open up my own microbrewery.
I'm tougher than I look, you know.
Boy, just because they call it construction paper doesn't mean you go ahead and build a house out of it.
You know what? I'm sick of this. Soul. That's my choice. But if you want it, you're gonna have to be prepared to get your hands dirty for it.
Careful what you wish for. You know, you surprised me today, Dr. Todd. I think I had you pegged all wrong.
And to my chagrin, I think I have you totally pegged.
Goliath, please report to my office immediately. I don't know, Dr. Todd. I don't know. The good news is you and I will have plenty of time to really get to know one another. I am anxious to hear how great you think I am when you are begging me to let you out of here.
Well, if you're anxious, you know I could prescribe something for that. You know, I am a doctor after all.
Don't waste all your wit on the first day. That's a rookie mistake, boy. Your chariot awaits. Come on in, Goliath.
Present and awaiting orders.
Goliath, you are just as swift as a night out with the love of your life. You keep this up and you'll be on the fast track to a promotion. If anyone can fill your gigantic shoes, that is. Now, you see this man here? The one with the skull and crossbones hanging precariously over his head? Would you please get him a commemorative Circo Performer uniform and escort him to our old friend? You know, the one with the rotten apple we just found.
Paperweight man.
Hey, put me down!
It's gonna be like looking into the future, Todd. You won't hardly believe it. Captain Maddock, please report to my office.
Let go of me! I'll walk myself!
New cellmate? Paperweight man.
You're not gonna get away with this! Kelleher is gonna wonder where I am when I don't show up tomorrow.
You're wasting your breath, young man.
What?
Your cries, your pleas for help, no one is going to recognize them here.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, clever. You're in on it, aren't you?
In on what?
This whole ordeal. He's testing me. Or this is some sort of bizarre study of his. He wants to test what I can endure because I'm innocent. He wants to see if I'll comply based on authority.
You're wrong.
No, there's no way that
And loud. If you're gonna have your fit of denial, at least keep it down so I can try and die in my sleep.
No, this isn't actually happening. This can't be real.
You'll come to see that it's plenty real. Took me about 5 years.
You've been here for 5 years?
About 4 times now. I've seen a brand new circle well over a dozen times.
But how have you escaped from being executed?
Because life in the circle is a worse punishment. Life with that monster.
The warden?
The warden. Only in a world like this would a man like that rise to the position of warden.
I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one who thinks he's a scumbag, at least.
Problem here is, most folks don't live long enough to really talk about it. But I know him. From the first moment I got here, I knew him.
Has he always been here?
At least as long as I've been here. Back when he was just young Officer Clem Brody. An enthusiastic young guard who couldn't get enough of the spectacle.
Someone came up with that routine before him?
In that time, a sentence at Circo didn't mean death. We still performed, but those of us who were executed were at least given the chance to die with dignity and in privacy. No. He was the one who pushed for the public executions. He told old Warden Gray that the prison could maximize profits that way. In no world should he have been right.
Well, then Warden Gray was still just as bad if he was okay with it.
Only for a couple of months. Then the letters started coming in, followed by protesters. Gray tried to cover it up, deny the protesters' entrance. It only fueled their cause. Eventually, Officer Brody offered him an out.
Did he kill himself?
No. Brody said he'd take the fall for Warden Gray. Said that Warden Gray could just disappear without so much as a resignation letter.
So he offered himself a promotion to the position of warden.
That's how the world works, I'm afraid. Spineless men just keep the seats warm until the heartless men come in and take them.
What does that make us?
Entertainment. Unfit to compete, so we get distract. I've been made a fool of for so many years, it's hard to even think of myself as a man anymore. I'm a dusty old punchline. The ancient prisoner, he calls me.
Do you mind me asking, what did you do? Why are you here anyway?
I do mind. It's none of your business. I'm not here for no reason if that's what you're trying to get at. People like me should be smothered in their crib, much less be housed and fed on the taxpayer's dime. But you're different, aren't you? You're not supposed to be here, right?
No, I am not. And I won't be here for long.
One way or another, I suppose you could be right.
I'm certain of it. As soon as Professor Kelleher learns of this, Warden Brody will be begging for someone else to take his place.
Good luck with that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to sleep.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Miss Shackle.
Great.
What's happening?
All right, everyone. The last of our Sunday afternoon tours are over. It is time for dinner. Men at your stations.
Miss Shadbolt! Hey, over here!
Hello, Todd. Look at you getting to be a part of the talent. What a terrific opportunity. You should be so grateful.
You rotten old woman, I'll
Formation.
Miss Shadbolt, I'm not feeling too hot today. If I could just stay...
We cannot do that, Mr. Brohane. Guards, please escort these fine talents to the hall.
Where are we going?
Oh, just shut up and walk.
Quiet in line.
Yes, sir.
Sir!
Halt!
We will go no further until told.
Until told.
Excellent. Guards, please open these doors. Guards, please show the talent to their tables, starting with cell block 1. Acrobats.
What is this?
Look around and take a guess. Use some context clues.
Quiet in line. That'll be the last time I repeat myself.
Sorry, sir.
Was that you speaking, Mr. Brohane? Are you going to answer me, or do I need to tell the warden how uncooperative you've been today?
It was me, sir.
And it will not happen again, right?
No, sir.
Jugglers, take your seats.
That's you. Take your seats, men.
Finally, lion tamers, take your seats. Enjoy your meals, everyone. Don't forget that you need to keep up your strength. Do you want your final moments to fizzle or flare?
Flare!
Excellent. Guards, at your stations.
Wait, why is the food this good?
It's mind control. Take mine. I don't want it.
See yourself. Why are the guards watching us like that?
Just eat.
What's going on here? You cannot share.
Oh, no.
Captain Maddock, is there a problem?
Yes, ma'am. I'll give you one wild guess.
Mr. Brohane.
The new guy here, Todd, he needs it more than I do.
That is not protocol. You must eat your own meal. Todd, please give him back his plate.
Yeah, sure.
No, just bring me back to my cell so I can sleep.
We are not going to let you waste away, Mr. Brohane.
I wish you would. God, how I wish you would.
Let me take care of this. Eat, old man. That is an order.
Hey, lay off. He's not hungry.
And who the hell do you think you are? I'll break your twig neck, scumbag.
Ow! What the hell is your problem, you psychopath?
You want to say that again, you little nobody?
Captain Maddock, that is enough.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Todd, if you are finished.
I think I am, yes.
And Hugh, I'm sure you won't be cooperating with us.
I just want some rest. Really, I'm not hungry.
Well, you might be rethinking that tomorrow when you get your little surprise.
What do you mean?
Officer Vendari,
Yes, ma'am.
escort these men back to their cells, please.
Right away, ma'am.
Hold on. What surprise? What are you talking about?
Wait and see. Captain Maddock, I would like a word with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Gentlemen, this is your cell block. Mr. Brohane, which is your cell?
Here, in the center.
And you, Mr.
Dr. Todd Lovelace. I'm his cellmate.
All right, then. Well, in you go.
So I guess the guards here at Circo have free reign to abuse the prisoners at their whim.
At the moment, they do, Dr. Lovelace.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Deeply ashamed.
I will have you know that retribution is coming. It is coming for us all, and it is coming with great haste.
What?
I have spoken enough. Good evening to you, gentlemen. Trillibane sends his regards.
Wait, what? Trillibane? Come back here!
I'm so relieved.
Why? Do you know what's happening? Retribution? Trillibane?
No, you didn't hear?
Something about breaking my twig neck, scumbag?
No, they have a surprise. They're going to kill me tomorrow.
We have come to the end of this chapter. Please proceed to Todd Chapter 5D. In this episode of Life in Sonderville, the part of Todd Lovelace was played by Jordan Friedman. The part of the Warden was played by Mark Swift. The part of Goliath was played by Alan Winter. The part of Hugh Brohane was played by Darren Frank Earl. The part of Miss Shadbolt was played by Kelsey Carroll. The part of Captain Maddock was played by AJ Mastrangeli. The part of Officer Vendari was played by Hannah Gaffney. Additional voices provided by Josh Portera, Allison Bleckel, Eric Dan, Robert Jean Palecchio. Original music provided by AJ Mastrangeli. Mixing and editing provided by Max Silverman and Abby Anderson. Life in Sonderville was written by Mark Swift and produced by Oh the Fool. Thank you for listening to Life in Sonderville.